Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about the CRM module. So, before we dive into the CRM module, let's first understand what is CRM. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, and as the name suggests, this entire module is all about managing and nurturing customer relationships. Now, in this module, we're going to learn how to manage leads, how to build and maintain relationships with customers, and how to manage multiple contacts for a single customer. AlignBooks CRM offers a wide range of features and options, and we're going to explore each and every one of them step by step right here in the AlignBooks software. So, let's begin with the CRM part. Now, as you can see in the CRM module, multiple options are provided here. And the very first one we'll start with is Manage Lead. This is the lead dashboard. Whatever prospect or lead we add into the software will be directly visible on this dashboard. But before creating a lead, we need to first create a prospect. A prospect is essentially a part of customer information that must be filled into the software before we can convert that into a lead. To create a prospect, you can see the option available right at the top. In the Prospect Master, we can gather all customer details, whatever details we're having, we'll mention them here. So, for example, we can mention the name of the customer, the contact person, we can specify if it's the same or a different person. And then, if you have any additional info like GST number, CIN number, PAN number, or even their turnover, you can fill all that in too. But just to clarify, these details are not mandatory. You can fill in as much information as possible here in the Prospect Master. Now, here's the important part, the phone number. Always remember, the phone number is a mandatory field. So whenever you're creating a prospect, make sure to mention the contact number here. Because when you eventually convert the prospect into a lead, you'll need this phone number to coordinate with your customer. So yes, phone number is absolutely required. Now, besides that, we can put in other details like the address, email ID, website details, and even the customer's bank details if needed. Once all the necessary details are entered in the Prospect Master, we go ahead and save the prospect. After creating the prospect, we move to the first communication step. Basically, we reach out and connect with the customer. And during this initial communication, we get to understand the customer's requirements better. Once we understand their needs, we move ahead and convert the prospect into a lead. So, converting a prospect into a lead is super easy. There's a Create Lead option given, just click on it. You'll see the prospect drop-down here, all the prospects that you've created earlier will be listed. Now, whatever prospect you want to convert into a lead, you can just select it from the list. It's really simple. So once you've selected the prospect you want to convert into a lead, you'll notice that several additional fields appear, giving you the ability to capture detailed information about this lead. Let's go over these fields one by one. If you have a unique reference number for this prospect, you can enter it here. You'll also see options to input campaign tracking details like UTM source, UTM medium, campaign name, and creative ID. Why is this important? Well, today we run multiple marketing campaigns like on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and from these campaigns, we receive various inquiries. So these UTM fields help you track exactly where the lead came from. Then there's a field to enter discussion notes. Whatever you've discussed with the client regarding their requirements, you can write all that here. These notes are super helpful when doing follow-ups or passing the lead to another team member. Next up is the business sector field. Since customers can come from all sorts of industries like construction, pharma, or even grocery retail, you can specify the relevant business sector here. And if it's not listed, you can easily add a new one using the plus key. Then we have the product revenue category. This is where you define the type of work the customer is doing and what generates their revenue. You can also select the product brand they're interested in. If the lead was referred by an internal team member or partner, there's a partner field where you can map that person. All existing users or employees already created in AlignBooks will be available here, so you can easily select them. Now moving to contact details. You can input the technical contact person, commercial contact person, and if there are multiple people from the same organization involved, you can add them all here. The form is really flexible when it comes to handling multiple contacts. Now comes a super important feature, caller data. Every sales department usually has senior staff or sales heads who oversee their team's leads. In the caller data section, you can assign one or more individuals to be in the loop for a lead, in addition to the lead owner, who will be the main person responsible for that lead. Yes, the owner is always single, but caller data can include multiple people who support or follow up on that lead. Now let's talk about stages and substages. These are crucial for lead tracking. Based on your business process, you can create custom stages like initial call, demo given, follow-up scheduled, and so on. Substages can provide even more granular tracking. Creating these is super simple, just use the plus button to add your custom entries. We also have the next action date, which tells you when the next step should happen with this lead. You can add remarks related to the next action, too. Currency? Yes, if your customer deals in USD, INR, or any other currency, you can specify it here. You can also enter the expected deal value, what you believe this deal might be worth, and also add an expected closure date, which helps with sales forecasting. Moving on, there are several helpful checkboxes like Existing Business Customer Strategic Account Public Standard In-House Community Delivery Partner Required Delivery Partner Aligned. These fields help you understand the customer profile better and, more importantly, allow for stronger reporting and segmentation. Now, what if your customer is interested in a specific product? You can select or add that product here. And yes, if you have any supporting documents related to this customer or product, there's an attachment option too. Once all the necessary details are in place, just go ahead and save the lead. After saving, you can refresh your dashboard, and boom, the new lead will be visible right there on your lead dashboard. Alright, moving forward, now that we've successfully created a lead, the next step is managing interactions with the customer. This includes follow-ups, scheduling tasks, and managing appointments. So let's see how to plan all this. Now, if you look at the dashboard, beside each lead, there's a little arrow key. Click on that, and you'll see several options like Update Details, View Details, and more. Let's start by updating the communication log. Click on the Communication option. For example, let's say your salesperson is following up with the customer. It may take some time to close the lead, and follow-ups might happen multiple times in a day, maybe 2 times, 3 times, or even 10 times. So how do you track all of this? Right here in the Communication Update window, you can log the mode of follow-up, whether it was a phone call, an email, or a visit. The status, whether the call was connected or not connected. And then, you can add a remark, for example, demo given, proposal shared, and so on. Click on Select, and that's it. And here's the important part: every time you talk to the customer, make sure you update the communication here. Why? Because when you go to View Details, you'll have the entire history of that lead, all communication, all interactions, visible in one place. It gives you clarity on who followed up when the interaction happened, what the remarks were, which mode of contact was used, and whether the connection was successful. So yeah, it's very important to keep communication logs updated. Now let's talk about tasks, things like scheduling demos, sending documents, or simply setting reminders for follow-ups. On the same window, you'll see an option called Generate Task. Let's say you want to share some documents with your lead. Just click on Generate Task. Then, enter a subject like Document Sharing, choose a task type. You can even create your own custom types using the plus key. Select a target date because not all tasks need to be done today, right? So you can schedule them for tomorrow or next week. Pick a time if needed. The system will automatically assign the task owner based on the lead owner, but if needed, you can add collaborators too. Then select the priority: low, medium, or high. You can also attach a file or document if needed. Once done, just save the task. Now close the task window and come back to the dashboard. You'll see that the task has appeared here with a status marked as open. Now, here's a common question: how will your team know what tasks are scheduled for today, tomorrow, or later? The answer is activity management. Yes, within the CRM module, there's a dedicated section called Activity Management. This is a powerful dashboard that lets you manage all daily tasks and appointments in one place. Click on it, and all your open tasks and appointments will appear here in a list. You can filter tasks based on target date task status or just browse through everything scheduled for today, tomorrow, or this month. At the top, there are filter tabs like pending tasks, posted tasks, and so on. And here's a really cool feature. On the right-hand side, there's a calendar. If you book an appointment, it will automatically show up here, by date and time, visually easy to track. So, let's say a task has been completed. What now? Well, you just go to the action button next to that task. Add a remark like document sent, update the status. To complete it or cancel and click Save. Once saved, if you refresh the window, the task will disappear from the open list because it's now marked as done. You can then return to the Manage Lead window, refresh the lead view, and check View Details again. You'll see that the task status has now changed to completed. This task tracking feature is super useful. It helps you manage all open tasks, all completed or cancelled tasks, and ensures that nothing falls through the cracks. And by the way, you can follow the same process for adding appointments too. There's that Add Appointment option available. Click on that, and all the options will be very similar to the task creation screen. You can schedule a meeting date, set the duration, add remarks and participants. So yeah, managing appointments is just as easy as managing tasks. Now that we've created the lead, followed up with the customer, managed our tasks and appointments, what happens next? Usually, after all this interaction, the customer might ask you to provide a quotation. And sometimes, they might refer to it as a quotation, a pro forma, or even an estimate, but essentially, they all mean the same thing. Now, generating a quotation or estimate in AlignBooks is super quick. You'll see an option labeled Generate Estimate. Just click on that, and here's the cool part: the software automatically pulls in all the lead details, so you don't have to fill in everything again. Just take a moment to cross-check all the information shown. Once you've confirmed everything looks good, you can print the quotation and simply share it with the customer. This is one of the fastest and most efficient ways to provide a quotation right from the CRM section itself. And yes, this is what your quotation format will look like. You can download it as a PDF and share it via email, WhatsApp, or however you prefer. So, just to recap, using the Generate Estimate option, you can quickly convert a lead into a formal quotation. Now, let's talk about bulk updates. Suppose you want to update or change the collaborator or the owner for a lead. You don't need to go back and manually edit each lead. We've provided shortcuts for that. Use the Modify Collaborator option to assign or change the person collaborating on the lead. Similarly, use Modify Owner to assign a new lead owner. Just select the relevant user from the list and save the changes. These are simple but super handy options for bulk changes, especially when team responsibilities shift. Alright, now let's talk about the next logical step in your lead journey. So you've provided a quotation, and now the customer is giving you a go-ahead. They're sending you a purchase order. That means they're ready to confirm the sales order. At this stage, it's time to close the lead. So how do you do that? Well, go to the same lead record, and click on Update Lead Status. You'll be given a few options here: Close, 1 Close, Lost Hold. Select the appropriate status based on the outcome of your lead. Then, update the stage and substage, if required, and finally, save. Once a lead is marked as closed, it will no longer appear on your main lead dashboard. That's because the lead has now been successfully completed. Or closed as lost, if that's the case. But wait, there's more. At the top of the screen, you'll see a lead status filter. Using this filter, you can view only open leads closed, lost leads closed, won leads, or even leads that are on hold. So, yeah, it gives you a clear and quick way to check what stage your leads are in. Now there's one more thing I want to show you. By default, you're seeing your leads in a tabular format, with data arranged in columns. But there's also a card view available. Just click on the Card View button, and the UI changes. You'll now see each lead displayed as a card, giving you a more visual and compact view of your leads. You can choose whichever layout suits your workflow better, whether it's the column view or the card view. So that wraps up the Manage Lead functionality. To summarize what we've learned so far, we created a prospect, converted it into a lead, logged communication details, created tasks and appointments, generated a quotation or estimate, and finally, closed the lead. We also covered activity management and learned how to track all follow-ups, tasks, and meetings. Alright, moving forward, let's talk about a really powerful feature in AlignBooks CRM, and that is Indiamart Integration. So, if you have your business registered on Indiamart, you're in for a treat. Because we offer direct integration between Indiamart and AlignBooks. Let me show you how it works. You'll find this under the Integration section in the CRM module. Just click on Indiamart Integration. And it's very simple. All you need to do is register your Indiamart account with AlignBooks. Once that's done, you can directly download all of your leads from Indiamart into the CRM module of AlignBooks. That's right, you don't have to manually create each prospect or lead anymore. With this integration in place, all leads generated via Indiamart will flow right into your software automatically. It's fast, it's efficient, and it saves a lot of time and effort. Now let's say you don't have Indiamart, but you've got bulk data from some other source, like a spreadsheet with tons of prospect or lead records. In that case, AlignBooks also offers a bulk import feature using Excel files. Here's how it works. You'll find an Excel import option. Click on it, and you can download the format provided for prospects. This format will be in Excel, and all you have to do is enter your data into the same columns as specified in the file. For example, fields like name, phone number, email, address, everything is laid out in the sheet. Once you've filled in your data correctly, just upload the file back into AlignBooks using the import option. And that's it, your prospects and leads will be created in bulk. Yes, we support both prospect and lead imports. If you go to the lead section, you'll find the download format and import options there as well. So whether you're downloading leads from Indiamart or uploading them through Excel, AlignBooks has you completely covered. It's a great time-saving feature, especially for businesses that get leads from multiple platforms or have legacy data to bring into the system. Alright, moving on. Let's now explore the reporting capabilities of the CRM module. Because once you start handling multiple leads, prospects, tasks, and communications, you'll absolutely need clear insights. So for that, let's go to the Reports section. Inside the CRM module, click on Reports, and then select More Reports. Scroll down a bit, and you'll see a dedicated section labeled CRM Reports. Let me walk you through what's available here. We have the Prospect Master Report, which lists all the prospects created. The Lead Register, where you can view every lead you've ever worked on. Task Register, Appointment Register, Communication Log, and Lead Analysis Reports, which give you summarized insights. Each of these reports comes with powerful filters. You can filter by date, lead status, stage, and other conditions, depending on the report. Now let's say you want to export this data for analysis or reporting to management. That's easy. Just use the Excel export button and your data will be downloaded in spreadsheet format. If you prefer a more printable version, there's also a PDF/print option. And here's something even cooler. Right from the report window, you can email the report to your team. Just click on the mail icon, enter the recipient's email address, and send it. Oh, and yes, you can even share the report on WhatsApp. So whether you're in a meeting, working remotely, or on the move, your data is always accessible and shareable. Similarly, we have the Lead Analysis Report available here. This report provides a brief overview of all your leads. You can easily apply filters, such as by date, to view specific data. It will display information based on lead status, whether the leads are closed, open, or in any other stage. We also have the Appointment Register and the Task Register, where you can analyze all scheduled tasks in detail. Additionally, the Communication Log is available, allowing you to view all the interactions your team has had with customers. All of this information is conveniently available in the Reporting section. Next, let's move on to another very useful tool, Contact Management. This is really helpful for staying connected with your customers, vendors, users, and employees. So, go to the Contact Manager. Here, you'll have access to all your contact information across all master types, customers, vendors, employees, and users. From here, you can send bulk SMS, share promotional messages, or even send wishes, like birthday or anniversary greetings. If you want to send something to all contacts at once, use the bulk mode. If it's something personal, like a birthday wish, you can send them one by one too. Now, on the right side, there's a More Options menu. From here, you can mail your contact, SMS them, WhatsApp them, or even print a label with their contact details. Say, if you want to send a physical gift and if you want to add a new contact, just go to the contact book, click Add, and fill out the details. Here's something fun too. At the bottom, you'll see a filter section. For example, you want to find out whose birthday is today, or who's having an anniversary today. Just apply the appropriate filter, and boom, all matching contacts will appear. You can then send bulk greetings in just a few clicks. To summarize, contact management is your go-to tool for sending promotional or seasonal messages, maintaining personal customer connections, and building lasting relationships. It's more than just storing names and numbers, it's an engagement tool that helps you stay in touch with your entire ecosystem. Now let's talk about something extremely important in today's service-focused world: customer care, also referred to as ticket management. As we all know, providing timely service is key to customer satisfaction. So, if a customer raises a query, has a doubt, or reports a complaint, you need a system in place to register and manage those tickets, and that's exactly what this feature does. So let's take a look. In the CRM module, navigate to Customer Care, and then click on Create Ticket. This is where you log any incoming issue from an existing customer. Let's go through the fields. Enter a subject, for example, product issue. Then describe the issue in the description field. Now you can also define a category for the issue, like technical, billing, general, etc. A subcategory, if needed. Select the product group the issue is related to. Assign the owner, this is the person who's going to work on resolving this ticket. By default, the ticket status will be open. But you can later change it to in process, on hold, or closed, depending on the ticket's lifecycle. You can also assign collaborators, people who'll be in the loop on this ticket, and attach any supporting documents or screenshots. Once everything is filled in, just save the ticket. Let's refresh the dashboard now. And there you go, the ticket is listed in the customer care dashboard with a unique ticket number. That ticket represents the customer's issue, doubt, or complaint, and now it's officially registered in your system. So, what happens next? Once your team has worked on a solution, you can go back into the ticket, click Action, and add a remark. Update the ticket status, whether it's closed, in process, on hold, etc. And then click Save. And here comes a really cool, modern feature. From the customer care dashboard, you can actually initiate a phone call using the Click to Call button. This lets you call the customer directly from the AlignBooks software. Even better, you can also message them on WhatsApp right from the same screen. So whether it's calling or texting, staying connected with your customer during the support process is easy and smooth. To summarize, customer care in AlignBooks allows you to register issues as tickets, assign them to owners and collaborators, track their status, take action when resolved, communicate with the customer via call or WhatsApp, and ensure no query ever goes unanswered. It's a complete, end-to-end ticket management system integrated right into your CRM. Now let's explore one of the most powerful areas of the CRM module, the Analytics Dashboards. First up, we have the CRM Analytics Dashboard. This dashboard gives you a summary view of all your CRM data, perfect for monitoring performance and making informed decisions. So, let's open the dashboard. Here, you'll find a graphical representation of your data. You can see total number of leads, how many leads have been converted, how many are in progress, how many are lost, how many are currently on hold. You can also view data categorized by salesman-wise breakdown, customer-wise data, expected amount-wise statistics. And on the side panel, you'll see a summary of the total number of accounts. It's a great way to get a quick visual on how your business is performing and where your leads stand. This kind of dashboard is especially helpful for team leaders, managers, and owners who need to analyze business growth, customer engagement, and sales pipeline in a single glance. Now let's talk about another equally useful dashboard, the Customer Dashboard. While the CRM Dashboard focuses on prospects and leads, the Customer Dashboard is for existing clients, those for whom you've already completed transactions. Let's take a look. Here, too, you'll find graphical views that show total sales amount, total collections, current outstanding. And at the bottom, there's detailed customer information like current balance, outstanding invoices, payment history. Now here's the magic: without generating separate reports, you can access all key financial reports for a customer from this single window. There's a ledger option, click that, and you'll see the complete ledger for the customer. Next to it, there's the trial option where you can check all the transactions that the customer has made. Want to view outstanding bills? Just click the outstanding option, and the full list appears. And here's something even more insightful: the aging analysis. With just one click, you'll see the customer's outstanding data broken down by date, whether it's 0 to 30 days, 31 to 60 days, or overdue beyond 90 days. This helps you understand how long payments have been pending and take follow-up action if required. So instead of generating one report for outstanding, another for trial, and yet another for ledger, you now get it all in one place. It saves time, gives clarity, and helps you serve your existing customers more efficiently. To sum it up, the CRM dashboard helps analyze leads and prospects. The Customer Dashboard helps track existing client relationships, payments, and balances. Both dashboards are visually rich, interactive, and designed to help you make data-driven decisions quickly and easily. We also have Customer Care Ticket Register. To access it, follow the same process: go to Reports, then click on More Reports, and you can find Customer Care Ticket Register in CRM Reports. This report provides a complete history of customer issues, their statuses, and resolution timelines. You can apply filters, export to Excel or PDF, and even mail or WhatsApp the report to your team or customers. So, everything you log in CRM: prospects, leads, tasks, appointments, communications, and tickets has full reporting support in AlignBooks. Alright, now let's explore one of the most advanced features available in AlignBooks CRM, and that is the online services access for your customers. This option is incredibly useful when you want to give your customers self-service capabilities, meaning they can log in on their own, check their data, place orders, and even raise support tickets, all without having to contact you directly. Let me show you how it works. First, head over to the Customer Master. Select a customer, for example, AP Print. Now, scroll to find the checkbox labeled Allow Online Book Services Access. What does this do? Well, by enabling this option, you're allowing your customer to log into a dedicated portal where they can place orders directly to you, view their sales invoices, see payment details, access their own ledger report, and even raise support tickets directly from the portal. So, let's enable this. Tick the checkbox, then enter a password. You can create any secure password here. Also, make sure to enter the customer's contact email and phone number. Now let's log in and take a look at the AlignBooks Services application. Go to the AlignBooks website and access the Services login panel. Your customer will use their company code, which you'll provide to them, email ID, and the password you just set. Let's put those in and log in. And this is what the customer sees: a dedicated service dashboard. From here, they can create orders directly into your system, no more WhatsApp orders or email confusion. View all sales invoices, access their ledger, check their aging analysis report, review their bill-wise outstanding, and see payment details for each invoice. It's like giving your customer their own private window into your business relationship with them, fully transparent and always accessible. And yes, the ticketing system is also integrated here. So if your customer has any issue, query, or complaint, they can simply go to Manage Customer Care Ticket, raise a new ticket, and submit it. That ticket will then show up in your main CRM dashboard under Customer Care, just like any other ticket raised internally. This feature not only saves time, it also builds trust and professionalism, because your customers know they have a place to go for their needs at any time. To recap, this online services access provides real-time data access to your customers, enables self-service for order placement and ticket creation, increases transparency, and reduces your team's manual effort. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the CRM module. We hope this gave you a complete understanding of how to manage customer relationships efficiently with AlignBooks CRM. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.